Good morning, Falcons. Today is Friday, May 10th. I'm Jason.
And I'm Colleen, and welcome to this week's episode of the Falcon Weekly.
If you missed Wednesday's football meeting, here's head coach Aaron Richards to tell you a little bit more about what's coming up for our squad.
So I'm super excited, first of all, for this opportunity. The meeting on Wednesday went really, really well. Got a lot of interest, a lot of buzz on campus for the football program here. There's some upcoming events. May 20th, we're going to start with our spring ball, which is going to culminate in a 7-on-7 tournament at Red Bluff. The summertime is going to be really huge. That's when football teams are made, really come together, not only as a team, but just as friends. So really looking forward to our camp that's going to be at Southern Oregon University. We're going to be camping at Immigrant Lake. It's going to be a 4-day event. You get trained by the coaches up there. If you have any aspirations of playing college football, this is a great thing to do. So I'm excited about it, getting the coaching staff in line to work really hard for you guys. So excited to be a Falcon and looking forward to getting on campus next fall.
Do you know what Accelerate is? Well, if you don't, here's a few members of the Falcon Weekly team to tell you a little bit more about it.
Hey guys, my name is Rebecca and I am the leader here at Accelerate, an after-school program that happens every Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Guys, we have snacks and games, and we're going to teach a little bit, and we'll do some small groups, and we'll talk about what we've taught. You're going to learn life lessons like love languages, how you receive and how you give love. You'll learn about boundaries, how to live the life you want to live by setting strong boundaries, and we're going to have a ton of fun.
Accelerate is an amazing program. It's a leadership program, and you learn a lot of practical tools like how to do a job interview successfully, or how to do your taxes, or how to manage money well, but you also learn a lot of useful skills that you won't necessarily learn in school. So you learn how to talk to your heart, you learn about self-compassion, you learn about love languages, and it's just a great place to get encouraged by some leaders that have gone through life and just want to help the younger generation succeed in a new way. You should definitely come if you get the chance.
Yeah, and it also helps people who often have a shy shell, help them break out. I'm a really shy person actually, but because of Accelerate, it helps me be open more and all of that.
Hey guys, so we just want to let you know that Accelerate is happening next year, and it's a ton of fun. We have games and snacks, and we actually get to share some things that helped us in high school, help you feel a little more comfortable in your own skin. Basically things we wish we had learned, but no one actually taught us. And come check it out.
So why I started going to Accelerate really showed me, and a lot of my friends told me that it would really help me out and really show a different side of the story, because I have a hard time with taking in compliments and stuff, and this group really helped me really see a different side.
That's pretty good.
So I've been going to Accelerate for 4 years now. I'm graduating this year, so we just had our last meeting. It's been an incredible experience. It's so different than you would expect. It teaches you about life and how to handle yourself and take care of yourself even after you graduate from high school. And the people that you connect with, the leaders, they are absolutely wonderful, and they're there to support you and be there for you. It might be a little weird when you first start going, but it's something you learn how to do. You learn how to connect with people, and you learn how to open up. And I think that's something that every high schooler should learn, because high school is hard.
This program started coming to our school my freshman year, and I've been going to it like ever since then. And now that we're all old, it would be so nice if the juniors and sophomores and freshmen were to come and be a part of the magic. This is really an amazing place that made my whole high school experience that much more valuable and that much more like important to me. And it'd be so nice if Accelerate could keep doing that for future generations.
That's pretty good.
Everyone here is so welcoming and warm-hearted, and it was just a great environment to meet new people, learn how to communicate, leadership skills, everything. It's a great place. So come on down next year. Accelerate every Thursday after school. See you there.
Prom is next weekend on the 18th. Here's Mr. Duncan with more information about crunch time for prom.
Hey man, it's Mr. Duncan again, the recent high school graduate, man. Super stoked about prom. Just turned in my guest pass earlier, because I don't attend CV anymore. Got my prom ticket, really stoked, got the flash sale. I know some of you guys probably didn't, that's okay. You can buy prom tickets all next week at lunch in front of Talon. $30 for a single, $40 for a couple. It'll be a great time, man. Super stoked. Also, prom royalty, man. Nominations at lunch with tickets. Vote for some of your seniors. We'll get them a crown, a tiara. It'll be crazy, man. Prom, make sure you wear your nicest stuff. Dress code will apply there. Sometimes you just gotta stick it to the man, but dress code isn't one of those times. We gotta be looking sharp, gotta be being appropriate, and having a great time, man. Prom starts at 8, ends at 11. Hope to see you there, man.
This week, we're continuing our segment on teachers that are retiring. Here's Mrs. Hubner.
I've been working here for 14 years. There are a lot of them, I have to say, but I have to say it's been the multicultural celebrations. We did those for 15 years, and it was just a real special time for students and staff and the community people to come together and enjoy a day and work hard to make it happen. Least favorite moment. The school is so close, and when people talk about a CV family, that's really what we are. And when hard times come to students or their families, those are the least. Those are the things you just really don't want to experience. I told my grandchildren I'm going to dye my hair blue and plaster my car with bumper stickers, and from there on out, I'm not sure, but I'm going to hang out with my little kiddos. Yeah, I kind of think it's the same advice that the person who retired before me gave me. And she said, this job is all about communication. It's all about communicating with students, with parents, with community people, with other staff. And I just want to say, communicate. And don't be afraid to talk to people in person. No matter what language they speak, you just give it a go, and it'll work.
Here's Mr. Turner with a very special guest this week for another edition of Hall Pass.
Good morning. This is Mr. Turner with this week's edition of Hall Pass. I am here with new head varsity football coach Aaron Richards, welcoming him over from West Valley High School, and he's excited to be here. I wanted to ask you, Coach Richards, first of all, welcome here to Central Valley, and tell us a little bit about yourself individually.
So I grew up in Cottonwood. Been gone for the last couple years. Finally moved home, and just excited to be back home. Played college ball out in Iowa, and I've been coaching college, and I was at West Valley for the last 2 years.
Awesome. So in terms of your philosophy of football and athletics, what are some things you want to impart to the students here at Central Valley High School?
First of all, I'm excited. This is going to be a great opportunity. The biggest thing that I'm looking for is a bunch of kids that just want to have fun, are excited to come to practice every day, and really, if you can do that in life, you're going to be really successful. We're going to pound the rock here. We're going to run the ball, but really, really excited. In spring ball, we're going to really work on our pass concepts more than anything else. So we're gonna spin it a little bit here, Coach.
Awesome. I'd love to hear that. Also, what are some important dates coming up that the students should be aware of? I know you're here. You were here on Wednesday meeting with the team at lunchtime and prospective athletes, and we're going to heavily recruit. What are some important dates that you have coming up?
Yeah, so obviously we're gonna have a meeting today, but the 20th is really when we're gonna get started.
Actually, a meeting I think is Wednesday, a day of filming, but we're air on Friday. But that's a new. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, what is some
the 20th is really when we're gonna get started. I know that there's been a lot of questions, a lot of buzz going on around exactly what's going on, but biggest thing is the 20th is when we can get started. The 13th is legally when you can start in the state of California. So I want to make sure we get our 10 practices in, and it's actually going to culminate in a 7-on-7 passing tournament down in Red Bluff. So we're really going to represent well down there.
And Coach Richards is in process of becoming the new PE teacher here at Central Valley High School, so we're excited to have him on campus as well. So Coach, thank you so much for your time. It's exciting to have you here, and welcome to Central Valley.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
And that's it for this week's episode of the Falcon Weekly. I'm Colleen.
And I'm Jason. Have a great weekend, Falcons.